What a doozy, my crew. We're here with another live stream, guys. Dortmund tomorrow or today. We're going to talk about the preview, guys. Potter, is it a must win or is it a sack? What's happening here? We're not sure. Smash like button, guys, on your way in. Let's roll the intro so we can get into today's stream. Massive message, guys. The biggest game of the year for sure. Smash like button. Let's get into it. Let's go.
We fucking got him.
And we're back, guys, here with another live stream. Hope everyone's having a good day so far, guys. Biggest game of the year. I mean, it's Dortmund Chelsea. We have to win this, or there's nothing to play for this season whatsoever. Man, I mean, where do we start? Hang on one second, guys. Big up to Flashy Travel Destination Waiting My G. We are live, we are here, we are ready to go. Big up to my boy Yomi says rooting for Chelsea and trusting Graham Potter. Mohammed says come back today, inshallah, and up to Chelsea needs to be sacked before the end if we want a win. And here's the thing. For me, if we lose today, there's no point in sacking Potter. No point in doing contracts, getting people like the season's done. I'm not gonna watch the next 6 months. There's no point. What's the point of me waking up at 5 a.m.? What's the point of me waking up week in, week out so we can finish 10th? Like what do you expect me to do? Like, we beat Southampton. Congratulations, big win. Like this is the game we must win. This is the game we should be winning. If we don't win this game, what's the point of playing football? Graham Potter's lost us top 4. Graham Potter's lost us the league. Graham Potter lost us FA Cup. Graham Potter lost us the Carabao Cup. Is Graham Potter going to lose us the Champions League? 700 million spent, guys. 700 million spent. That should be automatic Champions League win. I'm sorry. Not automatic, but maybe at least coming close. Having a chance. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in form now. Are we? Are we in form? I mean, yeah, we bet Leeds, but we bet Leeds off a set piece. Like, if this was Manchester City and we bet them off a set piece, yeah, that's a different story, but we bet Leeds 1-0 off a set piece and we couldn't get a shot on target. I mean, there's a difference. Between inform and winning a game. Inform was winning the last 3, 4, 5 games. We just won one game. Leeds. And I'll be honest, guys, Dortmund, and I say this, people get mad when I say this, but it's the truth. Dortmund will not make top 6 in our team, in our league. People will hate on teams like Atletico Madrid, but Atletico Madrid have a better team than someone like Dortmund. Dortmund's been in a two-horse race for the last 12 years, and they haven't won it. For me, they won't make top 6 in the Prem. I think they barely made top 10. I think they'll become 7th, but maybe 6th sometimes. But they're not a big side. Their team's kind of shit. The team's kind of shit. And they lost Haaland. They rely on a 21-year-old named Bellingham. Like, guys, they don't have a good team. People get upset by it, but it's the truth. It's the truth. Maybe you have a different opinion. Maybe you watch them play. But when you watch them play, Bundesliga is a whole different league. A whole different league. And I watched what game? I think I watched the Bayern game when they drew. What was the game I watched the other day? I was in class, so bored, and then it was on YouTube. So I was like Dortmund versus this, and it was a recent one. Oh, it was Leipzig when what's his name scored, Royce on the penalty, and I was watching. I'm like, bro, this what is this, man? What is this? Like, what is this football? I was watching. I'm like, what? This is so boring. I'm about to fall asleep watching it, and the football is horrible. Like, I don't think Dortmund's a good team. I don't think, but here's the thing. I don't think we go through. Call me stupid, call me delusional, call me, people say, what the hell are you talking about? I don't think we go through. We don't have the mentality. He cannot lose UCL, no way. If we get out to Madrid in the 3rd round, yeah, sure, but not to Dortmund. George says, Matt, you're deluded. We will smash Dortmund at the bridge. Let's hope so, man. I don't think we will. Football's it's about becoming a champ, not about participating. Agreed. We're giving leeway, giving days. We're giving days off. Even I was speaking to Orgs today, Green Turf, and even he was saying like, man, he's pissed at these days off. I thought someone like Orgs would be very supportive on Potter, but when you got like even the most supportive fans against Potter, what does that tell you, man? What does that tell you? Are they missing them? And yes, they are also missing their main goalkeeper too. They're missing him. And the thing is, their goalkeeper they're missing. So they don't have their first. They got their second, which what's his name? Let me see if I can find his name. Maya, I think his name is Maya. Guys, he's one of the worst goalkeepers I've ever seen in my life. Right, worst, horrible goalkeeper. Right, but the thing is, I don't really care because we don't even shoot. Who's going to score the goals? Who's going to make him panic? The guy can't save a shot, but what shots is he even going to save? He can't save any because the guy doesn't pass. I think at time we kept losing. Potter didn't have pressure from the ball. Now he has this pressure. He cannot lose. But he's the thing, man. Like, you're in Chelsea Football Club, there should always be pressure, and we shouldn't be relying on he's under pressure to win. I'll be honest, like Jay, I'm on like I keep switching. 1 hour I think we're gonna win, 1 hour I think we're gonna lose. But I've stuck to the point thing. I think we're gonna lose, but please, 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 please prove me wrong. Like I don't want Porter to get sacked. I don't want him to get sacked, but he has to. He's done. He's finished. He's shit. He's garbage. But I don't want him to go. Like for him to go that way. But what's the point of hiring him? Right, we hire him, and then there's no point sacking him after Dortmund. There's no point because I would only sack a manager to get far in the Champions League. And imagine if we got John Terry. We sacked John. We got John Terry just before the Leeds game. We gave him a game. He comes in, prepares for Dortmund, and we beat Dortmund. And then I think we play like Club Brugge or Benfica in the next round if we win. Like whoever wins out of that. So then we play like a shitty team. We win that, and then we go play Madrid, and maybe we lose, but at least we got somewhere. We play with more passion and more effort. We could lose games, guys. Like that's fine. But when we're losing games of this, like just this level where we're just losing 4-5 games in a row, we're not scoring, we're not getting like if we're losing 3-1 or maybe like 4-2, we're actually scoring goals, making opportunities because we haven't because the same problems here. We haven't been consistent in goals since 2018. Since Lampard stepped forward, remember we got Habit, and for me the reason is because we have the same players. Like once you get Havertz gone, you get him out of the squad permanently. And you get Mount gone out of the squad permanently. You get Ziyech, Pulisic out permanently. We have a set of new players. Those set, I'll say like I don't know, like Joao Felix, Mudryk, and Sterling, just 3 names. That is already a better attack than what we had. And the reason we're not scoring is because we have the same players in this team. Graham Potter, we had Tom Frank Lampard, Mason Mount, boyfriend and boyfriend. They loved each other. Thomas Tuchel, maybe who do you have? You maybe Aspilicueta, love Aspilicueta, you love Jorginho, you love Kovacic, love other players. Graham Potter loves Havertz. I don't know why. I really don't know why. He loves him. He starts him week in, week out, drops his best striker for him, drops another young, creative striker for him, and puts a, as proclaimed 10, I don't even proclaim as a footballer, at the striker role. And we wonder why we can't finish. Dortmund, people go, we won that game. We just couldn't finish. No, we didn't win that game. You want to finish the ball? You put a striker up front, not a fucking 10. You don't put fucking Kai Havertz up front and expect to score. It's like putting an elephant behind the wheel and goes, yeah. He'll score. He'll do something. But it's like, as I said, it's sorry, I'm sorry for my family. I don't want to be accused. Yes, they're missing their main goalkeeper. At best, this maybe be a draw 1-0. My guess is 0-0. Because I say 0-0 every week now, Jay, because I don't know who can score the goals. I don't know. Yeah, big up the Orgs, always big up the Orgs. Potter needs to take a WWE approach with the media. Mountain's not even playing, guys. Mount's suspended. Big up Santiago, hope you're well. They still have that the goalpost. That's enough to stop our attack. Big up to Ziva, big up to Ziva, my man. Hope you are well, guys. Smash the like buttons as we speak. I want to talk just quickly about Joao Felix, guys. We're looking to sell Joao Felix on a permanent. I think this is a very good move. Now, here's the thing. I know it's a very hard decision. I know some Chelsea fans even dare to kind of pick the second option, but it's either you keep Joao Felix or you keep Kai Havertz. For me, Joao Felix, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Any day of the fucking week, Joao Felix says over Havertz. Havertz is done. He's finished. He's gone. He's finito. We said back in 2021, we'll give him one more season. We're in 2023, coming to 2024 season soon. And we're complaining, what, we're going to give him one more season after that? And now it's like, I remember 2020 came in, plays at 10, right? It was, what was this? It was, give him a striker. And so, he didn't have a striker to create for because, Giroud wasn't enough. Taryn wasn't enough, right? So we gave him Lukaku. Lukaku didn't work out. He went to the striker role. He's playing as a striker. He's a 10. Give him more chances. He doesn't get enough chances given to him. And now the excuse is the same, slightly different, where he has the play surrounding him. Now it's like, give him time. It's just embarrassing how they kind of double rate Havertz. It's unbelievable. You're right, because Havertz never stays in the striker position. He's always hogging Felix's spot. And that's the reason, exactly. That's the reason we don't get any goals. What's that thing like? Miz was just using it. I forgot to take it down. My lineup, I think it is. Is this the one? Yeah, this is the one. I'll just show you quickly how Joao Felix plays compared to and then you got someone like Havertz or even Mount. Mount and Havertz does these things, right? This is what they do. Let me get this up. So you got, let's say this is Felix, and then you got Mount on Havertz. Then you got number 8, Mr. Mount. Mr. Mount. All right, let's move all these guys out here. So Felix is supposed to be here. Havertz supposed to be here. Mount's supposed to be here, right? That's how they play. Mount goes up here. Felix, Havertz, goes up here. And where is the creativity that can come from that? Felix has to drive himself to the corner. And what does Mount do? Mount follows. Havertz goes here, right? Mount's an 8. This is how it should be. Felix should be running in the lines here. He gets the ball. He goes more central. Mount follows next to him. Havertz kind of goes there. Or he can go, as I said, go to the wings. Mount cuts it in here, and Havertz stays here. So you got a little triangle going. But the way Mount plays and Havertz plays is they go right next to him. They hog his spot. It'll be Havertz here. Mount will be back here. Hang on. This is so now the stadium's here. The left back's here. Centre backs are playing up here. You got the winger here. The other mid has to kind of sit here now because he has to cover your position. Right back's over here. So look, there's no space in the other side for them to go. If Mount was in his natural position, the winger will be here. They'll start switching over. Havertz more here. Mount more here. The other mid here. So we can create kind of a more of a open type of football, because when you're kind of closed in and stuck to one area, the ball's not going to move. You're just going to have it going in circles, and that's what we do. We play in circles a lot, and that's why I think Mount and Havertz needs to go, because the way they play football is honestly horrendous. Their just positioning is so off. When you have the 3 players here, right? If you Havertz here, you got Felix here, you got Mount here. Felix needs to be in his own space, or even when Mudryk plays. When Mudryk hits the lines, you got Mount coming in here, Havertz coming in here. They're just too close. So for me, Havertz needs to go. He doesn't know how to play football. He's not a footballer, right? He's embarrassing. He doesn't know positioning. And then people go, but when he plays for Germany, he's so good. Because Germany play fucking teams like Andorra, right? And when they play that, it allows them to be so much more free because they got a striker up front. They got more creativity behind them, Royce is there. Even they got Werner, who plays even well. Werner plays well for Germany. Do we keep him, guys? Miko says, my love for Chelsea is knowing I'm going to lose a fight, but still jump in the ring. Heartbreaking. We draw tonight. Says Miko. Yeah, man, it's not looking good, but as I said, I want us to win. People are going to come in and say, well, Matt, why aren't you positive? Blah, blah, blah. I'm just being honest. As I said to you guys, this is the raw truth. I don't say my truth. I say that truth, and that truth is for me. I don't think we win. And it's not about being positive. You got to be honest. And for me, I don't think we win. What characteristics portrays that we win? Who scores the goals? Havertz? No. Felix? Maybe. But again, maybes, if, buts, house. I know we can keep a clean sheet. I know we can defend very well. But I don't know if we can score. And I run on facts and logic. And facts and logic in this team is we can keep a clean sheet. We can do it. But we can't score. We can't score from a nice tiki-taka, a nice build-up, a nice play. It's just all over set pieces or penalties. And maybe there might be a luck where we get some lucky penalties going. But I'll be honest, I just don't see us winning. I really hope it proves me wrong. Yeah. If Kai sold, then we can use the money to get Felix, and that's the point. You sell Kai for what, 50 mil. You bring in, and then you sign Felix for whatever. I think Felix, guys. What do you think about it, guys? Felix is not going to. My guess is Felix is not going to be that much. I think if Felix pushes the move, he goes, "Hey, I want to play at Chelsea." Blah blah blah. Pushes the move. Now, what I've heard from a La Liga fan is a La Liga fan told me Atletico have gone undefeated with him. So are they even looking to bring him back? I'm not even sure because I think who was playing in that position? I forgot. I was just looking at it today. I was analyzing it today. Who Athletic have been playing now? They just won 6-1. They haven't scored 6 goals, I think, in 4 or 5 years. But they've now played with 2 up front, so it doesn't allow for Felix to play in kind of position. So it's had to pay Griezmann, Witsel, Lemar, and Koke. So I don't know. Do they even want him back, guys? And do they even want him back? Maybe, maybe not, because they're playing very much better football without him. That's what I've been hearing. Would you keep Felix? Yes. Would you not get an out-and-out striker? Yeah, I'll keep Felix. Like Felix, is number one priority. Getting Felix on a permanent is number one priority. Again, I think some Chelsea fans jump the gun when they go, 20 minutes in. They're like, "Hey, sign this guy." I won't sign. He still needs to prove to me. Like, come June. Let's hope this doesn't happen. But say come June, he's not playing consistent football. Then maybe we have to have the discussion. But as of now, yes, I would definitely get him on a permanent. Reggie says, "Big on Matt, so nervous for tonight." Yeah, man, it's a nervous game. It's a must win. It's in a couple of, about what, 10 hours, 11 hours. So I have to get ready for that soon. Havers can get the fuck out. Yeah, man, if anyone comes in, Havers good. So here's another issue. George says Kai needs to wait for Nkunku, but he waited for Felix. Felix is here. I'm still waiting. He waited for Lukaku, a striker. I'm still waiting. He waited for more creative options. Reece James and Chilwell play more up. Still waiting. So what's the excuse? But he's too expensive to have as a sub. I think as a sub, I think you're right. Sub is decent, but we can go and get a 20 mil player and use him as a sub. Players like Mudryk get 60 minutes, so let's say Havertz get to play 90. That's why he's out of form. He's not given a break like Mount. Again, Mount had a break and he came back and he's still shit. Like, it doesn't really make a difference. Let's be honest here. Let's have that right. But let's bring up the last game, because the last game we had a different lineup. And the thing with Mudryk is we paid 80 million for this fella. Where the fuck is he? Why isn't he playing? Where's he been? Why is he on the bench? He's not playing 4 games. So you pay big money, £80 million for him, and don't start him. I don't know why, but this is the last lineup we had. I think it'll be very different in the next one. There'll be a lot of changes for sure. This was last game's lineup. Do we play a back 3? Badashil is in there, so I don't know. Do we play for Fana and Koulibaly back 2? I think for sure we know. I think actually Loftus-Cheek did the press conference yesterday, didn't he? Please don't tell me he starts, but I think we see I would love to see Zachariah and Enzo pivot. Felix up front. Sterling says Ziyech. Will Mudryk play? I hope he does. Has he scored in the Prem? No, he hasn't even scored, actually. He hasn't even scored. Guys, do we actually take an Alan Mudryk? Do we actually... Guys, I need everyone to be honest with me in the chat right now. Everyone be honest. We're 18 people in here. Did we take an L on Mudryk? 80 million pounds. Hasn't showed up. 22 hasn't showed up. Felix, 23. How's Havertz? 23, yeah. Same age. 22 years old, guys. Hasn't showed up. What he's like, he had that game against Liverpool. Great. But since then, what's he done? What's he done? So do we take an L on him? I'll be honest, guys. I don't want to jump to a conclusion. But it's not looking good. It's really not looking good. He is very easy to defend. I remember this game, Wolf and Brandt. All you got to do is stick to him like glue. Just stick to him. Don't let him lose your sight. And you got him because no one will pass to him. Or is it more of the creators? Because for me, I'm not going to judge Mudryk because we're under a shit manager. The new players that came in, I'm not going to really judge. Even Koulibaly, I'm not going to really judge Koulibaly. But I judge Mount, I judge Havertz, I judge Ziyech because I've had 3 managers. But that's like Mudryk, who's a very, you got to play around him. I'm not going to judge him. I'm not going to come in and start yelling at Mudryk and blaming him. I'm not going to blame him for anything. I think when the games he's played, especially when Mount starts and Havertz start, his position gets taken up instantly. Like that, Havertz is in his corner because Mudryk plays to the line. Mudryk is as far as he can play because as a winger, you've got to be as close to the line to get the runs. So Havertz sees that open space and goes, "Hey, that's for me to come in," which it ain't. It's like a truck. I don't know if you guys have like a truck on a freeway. A truck on a freeway leaves a bit of room, or a bus, between them and the car, right? There's a lot of traffic. The bus leaves a little bit of room, right? And you see sometimes a car trying to slot into that little bit of room that they left. But that room's not for the car. That room's in case there's an emergency that they've got to stop the bus and doesn't, because there's a lot of people and a lot of stuff to be carried. So it's like Havertz. Havertz is a bus. He's a truck. He's going in unwanted space. He's doing in space that you're not supposed to be in. No, Havertz. That's not for you, mate. That's for someone else, right? That's my space. This bus that I've left the space for, it's not for you. It's not for the car in front of me. It's for me. So that's what Mudryk should be saying, mate. This space is for me. Leave Mudryk at the space. Give him the through balls. We know he's a pace merchant, right? Give him his pace. That one game against Liverpool, that 20 minutes. Thankfully, he was on a 40-year-old grandpa, and he was lucky that the guy couldn't catch up. But majority of the time, you're not going to get Milner. You're going to get players like Wolf, or another Robert. I can't name on top of my head who he's played against. Even Walker Peters, I think, had him in his pocket. He played on the left. I don't know who Southampton. Didn't even play Southampton. I don't even know. But again, I'm not going to judge Mudryk. I think Mudryk needs a different manager in him. I don't think Potter is the manager for him. He's far from it. And yeah, he hasn't played a game since October. He hasn't played a game, I think, October. So he's probably not showing what he can do. Yeah, he didn't play since October. Then we bought him, and then he kind of came in slowly. Too early to judge Mudryk. I don't think Potter rates him. 100% agree. I don't know why. But again, T-Pash. Here's the thing. This is what I don't understand, guys. Because can someone tell me? I got to clip this. I even want my Twitter viewers to help me understand this. Right? Too early. It says T-Pash says it's too early to judge Mudryk, but I don't think Potter rates him. Why doesn't Potter rate him? Isn't this his player? So is this not his player? I don't get it. What is Boehly doing? Is Boehly just buying players and Potter's like, I don't want him? Or does Potter just genuinely have no fucking clue that he just doesn't know who comes in and out? He's like, all right, Mudryk is here. I never wanted him. I don't know who I want. And, he's just sitting there in silence. If this was Tuchel or another manager, at least they could use a player, and Tuchel did that. He came into a whole new starting 11 he didn't want and won a Champions League with it. But Potter does the opposite and benches him. We paid 80 million for this guy. Who's the manager here? Who's making these decisions? Reece is available for Dortmund. And if I'm not mistaken, Ziva says, Jay says Reece is injured. I don't think he's injured. I think he's available. Let's check. I think he's available, if I'm not mistaken. Breaking news. Mason Mount has turned down. All right, guys, hang on. We have to pause this Dortmund segment. I have to read this. I have to read this news. I have to read it. I can't. I can't go without reading this news. This has to be said. Oh, this is embarrassing. Even it's just Simon Johnson as well. Even Simon Johnson said this, guys. This has to be real. Simon Johnson is hating on Mount. Wow, 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 wow. Guys, Mason Mount has turned down some offers which are in the region of which Reece James has been given. Wow. So he turned down what Reece James is on. That's embarrassing. He turned it down. How much does this guy want? So I'm hearing he doesn't want 300k, but he turns down what James is on, and James is on 250k. So I'm guessing maybe 240, 230, around that they're offering, Mount. That's what I'm assuming, but he's declining it. Guys, this is the final straw. He's done. He's finished. Mount's gone. Guys, stop backing this player. He's Portsmouth through and through. He doesn't want to play for this club. He wants money, and that's fine. You want the money? That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. But you're not going to get it here, buddy. Go to Liverpool. Go to Madrid. Go where the fuck you want. Go to fucking Saudi Arabia, buddy. Start learning Arabic, mate. Go to Saudi Arabia. Play there. Play with fucking Ronaldo. And, another one that got rejected from Chelsea. Right, go play there. Because he's done at this club. He's finished. Done. Absolute disgrace. And to all you fucking fans who call him Mount, he's through and through. Mount's a proper Chelsea. He's far fucking from it. Far fucking from it. People like Jorginho are fucking more popular Chelsea than him. Kepa's more popular Chelsea than him. Right? Mason Mount popular Chelsea. Absolute embarrassing statement. I just want to discuss that, guys. That's embarrassing. You have issues with trucks? Yeah, man, I dislike nah. Bring up to the truck drivers, man. They get us what we need. They deliver us what we need and when we need it. Big up to them. Man, apparently Potter is getting sacked if he loses today. He was told to win leads and Dortmund if he wants to survive. Now, that report doesn't make sense because the point of sacking Potter was to win the Champions League. So if we sack him because we lost Champions League, what's the point? There's 0 point in signing him. There's no point in stacking him, sorry. What's the point of stacking Potter? The season's done. If we lose tomorrow to Dortmund, there's no point in stacking Potter because season's done. Might as well wait to the end of the season and give him his payout. Or sack him and get John Terry. I don't know how true it is. Havertz should not start. Agreed. Potter may not rate him because he's off the ball movement. But off the ball movement is a bit better because at least here's a difference between off the ball movement between Mount, Werner, and Mudryk. But Mount and Werner, their off the ball movement was horrendous because they didn't do jack shit. Mudryk's off the ball movement is him creating space to receive a through ball. Because the point of off the ball movement is to create a chance, or drag players out, blah blah. That's all bullshit. The point of off the ball movement is to create space for yourself and to create space for the other player so you can receive the ball, right? Not helping he dragged the player out. Oh, how great is Werner's off the ball movement? That's bullshit. Mudryk's off the ball movement is probably one of the best in the team because his off the ball movement is valuable because he's so fast that he can create space for himself and create space for that midfielder driving in, or driving into the center. And he goes, hey, look, I'm creating movement off the ball and I'm running towards the wing. Give me the ball. And then you got Enzo who can give you balls left, right, center. And Felix, I don't know why he's not starting. Has he played with Enzo yet consistently? I don't know. He hasn't. Well, that's why they always start. Yeah, I mean, they give effort. Boehly is a room manager, probably. Mount wants 200k. Yeah, I'll be honest, people flame it. I think he does. And this report shows Mason Mount wants 300k a week because it says Mason Mount turned down offers in the region of Reece James. Reece James is on 250k a week. So I'm guessing maybe 230, 240, maybe 250 as well. And he's like, nah, I don't want it. How embarrassing this guy is. Fucking get out of here. Yeah, he ain't saying Mount. Bro, that's more than enough for Mount. Yeah, Mount is a disgrace. That's yeah, exactly. Mount is a disgrace, and then you got the same fans who are disrespecting, or who's the most popular Chelsea, and they say, "Oh, hey, Mount's popular Chelsea." My dog must be a cat then. Oh wow, unbelievable. Mount popular Chelsea. What's Mount playing as? He's not getting any offer anywhere. What's Mount playing at? He's not getting a better offer anywhere. Um, yeah. What does he think he is? Do you think he's fucking the next Ronaldo, mate? This guy's fucking far. This guy will go to Liverpool. They'll probably give him 210K a week. They'll break the wage structure for him, and I think hopefully he does well there. For the best of his career, I don't want to slag him. I mean, I don't think he will do well because no midfielders really work out at Liverpool when you think about it. Henderson didn't really work out. The only one bar maybe Fabinho, the Keita, Ox, Elliott's not really working out. Wijnaldum didn't really work out. Thiago's not working out. Henderson is decent, but as a player, he's not like that good. So like it fits Mount's style of play. Like he's like Henderson's an average player, great player. He goes down in Liverpool's book where he goes, "Hey, great player." Nothing generational, nothing world class, great player. The only world class maybe that goes down in Mount's in a Liverpool's midfield is probably for Fabinho. Only one. The rest, like Minamino, didn't work out. Like no one worked out, guys, in Liverpool's midfield. So I don't think Mount does. No, I'll start him. Don't care. Must win game. Everyone must start. Everyone must start. Man does not love Charlie Dale's money. He needs to go ASAP. Agreed. No, if we keep Potter, we may bottle. And his thing, yeah, exactly. So we bottle tomorrow's game. Let's say I don't want us to. I think we will, but I don't want us to. But let's say we bottle tomorrow's game. What's the point of our future? What's the point of the playing football? We're a mid-table club. We're Aston Villa. At least Liverpool now are fighting for top four. What are we fighting for? After if we lose Champions League, if we lose, and we can actually get relegated, but we actually can. We can. We will. I don't think we'll get relegated. I think we'll probably finish 12th. Thankfully we won last week against Leeds, but we're sitting at. Let's check, guys. Let's check the points table once again. We're sitting at, I think, 35 points. Where are we? We are here. Wow, look how much I've scored down. We are here with 34 points. Right. Aston Villa 34 points. Brentford's 38, and they got one game in hand. Brighton's 38, got 2 games in hand. Right. So if Palace are quite far ahead, so we have to lose. And I don't think we won't get relegated because Palace ain't gonna win. Wolves ain't gonna consistently win. Like none of these teams that below us are gonna have a win streak. Like we're safe for getting relegated, for sure. But do we finish top 10 even? I think we finished 12th. That's my guess. I think my guess we finished 11th, 12th. Clivers does not work hard. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. To be fair, he doesn't really. I'm a proper Chelsea man. I'm just a fan. True. I think everyone in the chat is. Big to summer, man. Hope you're well. Big up to you, my man. And Captain Kepper tomorrow, man. I should speak about Captain Kepper. He is ready. He's fit. And I will give. I think people talk about captains. For me, Captain Kepa Arrizabalaga. Any fucking day of the week. Any day. Kovacic, not really. Thiago Silva's not here. Aspie's not a captain. At least Kepa, he is vocal, and I don't like to give my keepers captain. I don't really like it, but he's the only one we have. So I will give it to him tomorrow. Give him the arm badge tomorrow. Lift his confidence. Why not? He's a player who's been playing, fantastically the last couple of days. We'll finish top 8. Nah, we're not finishing 7th. 7th, mate. 7th is it's not that far actually. What are we? 5 points away, so we need to win 2 games to get top 7. Do we even win 2 games? See, if we here's the thing. If we sign Enzo, we sign Modric and Jan. If we consistently won games, we will be with Tottenham now. We would have been 10 points ahead. We need 10 points. Guys, there's not a lot of games left. There's what? We have how many? I think we have 9 games left. I think 9 games left. Well, no, I don't see us winning it, man. I don't see us. To man Liverpool. Liverpool cannot afford the wages he's demanding. And I think at the end of the day, anyway, we'll probably get rid of him. We'll probably tell him, I don't know what we'll do, but I think we'll try to force him out anyway. I've said 0-0 because I don't know who scores our goals. I don't think we go through, but I hope we do. I really don't. But let's because there actually is this report, guys, that um Chelsea are playing a clear out in the summer window. There's doubt over the long term future of Mason Mount, Matej Kovacic, Edouard Mendy, Hakim Ziyech, Chalobah, Pulisic, Havertz, Sheik. Wow, like a massive list on a massive clear. And I think that's good. That's what we need. We need a massive clear out. And I think all the names who need to be gone are listed there anyway, which is great. I think, except for Havertz is there. Yeah, everyone's is there. Maybe add Brozier to this list, and yeah, that's it. But good list. Let me know your thoughts. Can we get mathematically? Can we get relegated? I think we can. Well, Leeds 20, Everton 22, 3 times 10, 3 times 10 is 30 points. You're not getting 30 points. We if we lose every single game and Leeds win 20, can we get relegated 22? No, yeah, I think we can. I think you have to hit 40 points. You got to hit 40 points, and the 40 points is mathematically can't get relegated. I think that's how it works. If I'm not mistaken, let me know. Felix to score. Again, we can see here, but he's only scored one goal. Like in the last couple of chances, he hasn't had the best. He hits the crossbar a couple of times. So yeah, again, a maybe. I don't run him if buts hows. I run him like can, do, and will. You know, I know we can keep a clean sheet. So that's what I'm saying. No. I just our strikers shocking. Kai Havertz. We don't start our finisher. Like last time that we lost because we didn't have a finisher. No one could finish the goals, and people were blaming the players. I said no, I blame Potter because his players are already garbage. They don't know how to finish. You got to start your finisher, Bamian. That's why he's there, isn't it? But let's get into the lineup. Let's make the lineup. Actually, let's look at this. Let's finalize this the last game's lineup before we get into our lineup because I think the lineup will be very different. It'll be very different to what we saw here. Yeah, just get 6 points and then just go. We can have all days off. I mean, if we I can't believe that. I can't believe fans were actually back in this days off thing that we had a couple weeks ago. That was embarrassing to me, honestly. But this was last game's lineup. Now they are missing. Who are they missing? They're missing. Is this old or is this new? Well, let's go to who they're missing now. Well, they're missing Varensen. Oh, so who's their keeper? Kobil. Wait, I thought they missed Kobil. Wait, hang on. Who's their first keeper? No, Kobil was, I think, injured. Huh, they don't have it added here. Huh. Okay, well, he's suspended. Ryanson, which is their left back. No? Oh, he just came on. He's a super sub. Okay, nothing special. But I think they're just missing the keeper then. Whereas we're missing Kante still. We got at least, Zachariah's back, Sterling's back in this game. They missed a couple of these players in the other games. Royce is on the bench. I think Royce is fit, so I think Royce will come back. But again, 33 is old. Come on, we shouldn't be worried. But this was the last lineup. I think it'll be very similar. I think maybe I'll say one. Maybe I'll say maybe just two changes. Maybe two or three. I think maybe just this kind of little domino here. Ziyech, Loftus-Cheek, Silva, I think gets changed. I think the rest probably start. I probably see Mudryk start because we won't have a back three because we don't have Battle of the Shield. Would we start Chalobah back three? I did say actually on August's channel, I did say I will start a back three of Chalobah, Koulibaly, and Fofana because, as I said, I think their attack's shocking. Like, their attack's really, really bad. So I would take the risk and be more attacking so we can allow Chilwell and James to push up. So we literally just have like 4 people defending that whole game. And the rest would just play very high line. We just play very attacking because I'll be honest, guys. Maybe just don't get hit on the counter, which we have been doing the last couple of games. So maybe that's not the smartest idea. But just we could have been more threatening because we can't score. Oh, he's back. Then why were people saying he wasn't? He wasn't playing. He's not ready. Fucking his Twitter, man. So we don't have any advantages then. So going in this game, we have zero advantages, guys. Sorry. Then if Kobel is back, bro, he's been on the bench for Leipzig. Zero things. So guys, actually, like they've had a big. Like, guys, look at their form. Form is very, very good. Do you see us beating this form again? You look at these teams like shit, 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 like, shit. Let's be honest, guys. Let's not sugarcoat it. Not good teams that they verse. My back is killing me. It's just my back. My back is killing me, man. What the hell? But yeah, that was last time. So let's do our lineup now. Let's do my lineup. Let's get the lineup, guys. We've got 20 people in here. Let's get these lights up right now, guys. Come on, let's get to how many likes are we even sitting here, guys? And let me know your score predictions too, guys. I need to know your score predictions. I think majority of people think we will win. I think that's a lot of sentimental. I think I hope you guys are right that we do win. But I just don't see it, man. I just don't. I don't know any as a characteristics that say, hey, we can win. We can win. And yeah, as I said, we need to win. It's a must win. It's like it's not like I've been saying must win for like the last fucking 6 months now. We're saying must win, but if we don't win this, what's the point of playing football, guys? Just don't show up Monday morning. Go home. Alright, so keeper mi amor captain keeper Arita Balaga. Yep, keeper mi amor capitano Arita Balaga. Number one, and the reports came out, guys, that Kepa, we're not looking for another number one because Kepa is him. Kepa is he/him. He is him. Nothing gets past him. We're looking for a backup actually, and yeah, I would take a backup. Okay, but I think Kepa is good enough for a number one spot. I think he needs someone to challenge though. I think it'd be great if we see a challenge. Someone like a Jose Sarr coming in or Sanchez to come in and challenge with him. Because at the moment he has no competition, so it'd be great to get some challenges, but we don't need to go and spend on a big signing because I don't think we need it. Marco Reus will score a brace. I feel it. Oh man, I do not want him to score a brace. So what we're doing, I'm gonna say we go 3. I'm gonna say 3-4-3. This will be my ideal. So we got centre back, we got Chalobah, and here's the thing, guys. People are gonna go, why you sign Chalobah? I'm not, guys. As I said, their attack shit. Shocking attack. Guys, they had one counter on us, and that's it. Guys, their attack shocking. How many goals did they score against us when we played them? How many? Not much. What was that? 4? They were 1-0 and it was off a counter. Stats. On target, guys. They had 2 shots on target. 2 shots on target. 14 shots, 2 on target. We had 21, 8 on target. Right, so they had 2 shots on target. Guys, it's not a good attack. So I will play the weakening centre backs for this game. When we need to attack, it's just all about attack. In the middle, Fofana is my leader. He's my central. I don't really trust Koulibaly at the moment, so I want to put him on the left. I really need Koulibaly to step up, man. Really need him to step up. I think last game he did, but again, that's Leeds. We're not playing Leeds. On the right, James starts here's the thing, mate. Here's the thing. Start James tomorrow, rest him for 4 games. Couldn't care. We need to win. In the middle, Zachariah. Again, might not be the best of fitness, but hey, Graham Potter wanted days off. This is what we get. Zachariah must start. Must start. Mendy's gone, guys. Mendy's finished. Don't mention Mendy's name anymore. Mendy's gone. He's finished. And I told everyone. I said he's an average keeper. He has great, genetics as a keeper. He's a great, keeper. But as a professional goalkeeper, he's garbage. He's garbage. No, I'm in Australia. No, I'm in Australia. Fofana and Felix or Kulit score. Man, might be off a centre back. Who knows? On the middle next, Enzo Fernandez, guys, must start, obviously. Left, guys, I will play Chilwell. My man is Cucurella, but I will start Chilwell because Chilwell is more of an attacking threat. And you guys heard what I said before. It's all about attacking this game. Like, I will literally just have 1, 2, 3, and 4. sitting back and defending. Enzo can push up, Chua can push up, and just press, 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 press. Play a I don't know if you guys ever play where you play a very low line of the centre back. So the centre back kind of plays, you got one here, you got one there, and you got one there, and these guys are just up. They're up. So if they do make a counter, you at least got three centre backs to cover. So the centre backs aren't really pushing up that much. It's kind of constant. It's technically kind of constant pressure and not getting countered on the attack. On the right, Sterling. Actually, here's what I would do. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Sterling, Felix, and Mudryk. Thoughts on something like this, guys? What will we say? What are we all saying about something like this? Restart something like this, like a Felix kind of play maybe here. So you got two kind of strikers slash wingers that are playing there, so kind of like a false nine, and then you got kind of Mudryk can kind of cover in and come in here. Same as Sterling can come in and put in there, or you have them inverted where they can take shots on each other. But I would prefer something like this. I think Sterling's a better right winger than left. I said it before, but I just don't want to start Havertz, guys. I really don't want to start Havertz. I don't want to force myself to start him. I think the best option we can find, like the better. Great shot stopper, but the distribution wise, questionable. Mendy, yeah, God, Mendy's. I've said if you get a ball and you put it on the floor and you shoot it 200 kilometers an hour, Mendy can save it. But when it comes to reflexes, when it comes to being smart on how you play distribution wise, the guy can't do it. Penalties. When a keeper's that bad at penalties, it shows that he doesn't have good reflexes and he's not a professional keeper. You got to be very good at penalties because you think like a player, you think in the game. Right? Mendy's like he's that guy at school that you pick the tallest guy with the longest arm and you put him in keeper. That's Mendy. Like he's not a professional keeper, and that's why he started his professional career at 28. There's a reason why, guys. Will be unlocked. Cuckoo over Chile Cucurella will be unlocked. What do I mean by that? Don't and that's what I'm trying. I'm trying not to say, guys. I'm trying to create something where Havertz isn't playing because I don't want Havertz to play, and I would rather a Felix play more central so it allows Havertz not to play on this pitch. So I don't want him to play on this pitch, guys. I'll be honest. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts on the lineup, guys. What are we saying about it? I think at least with this lineup, we can possibly get more kind of within a goal shot. At least we can probably see Felix at least try banging goal in or get a shot. Because when you got Havertz there, there's no point putting Havertz there, guys. There's literally no point putting Havertz there. What is this? What the hell is this? Why is it music playing? The hell is this? But alright. Yeah, as I said, there's no point in playing someone like Havertz. 0 point. But here's the thing, Jay. Again, this comes back to I said this before about Mudryk. Why? Well, like what Tipash said. Great coach, I think Cucurella will be good, but should Cucurella be good because his best performance was under Graham Potter? So why isn't he playing good? And that's my question. Why isn't these players, even the players who were under Graham Potter, playing well? And you got rivals coming in, and when rivals speak about giving a manager time, it's the biggest bunch of waffle because they never said jack shit about giving Tuchel time. They never said jack shit. They're only saying give him time because we're in fucking 10th place, right? That's the only reason they say, yeah, give him time. Yeah, give him time. Like we said, give Mikel Arteta time. Mate, the rivals are the only ones who are Arteta in because he was not doing well, right? So you think rival fans coming in and chatting shit about, Potter, give him time. Because the guy can't even win with his own players. He had Cucurella, and Cucurella isn't even doing that well. Like if Cucurella should have been our best player. Even if we're losing 3-4 games in a row, and Cucurella should have been our best player. He hasn't. He's been okay, but he hasn't been at a top level. Like maybe that's the difference between a Brighton and a Chelsea. Maybe we've learned the difference because him as a wing back, or he played left centre back actually for Brighton, he was much better and it was more like consistent. Maybe he is playing the same type of football. It's just the team's too hard for him. Maybe. The Gea, I mean, sorry, the Gea, De Gea wasn't that bad, and they didn't really use the distribution. He wasn't that bad, where he would like give the ball away left, right, center. But De Gea is different. He has reflexes. He knows how to like he's much different to Mendy. And yeah, that's the thing. Havertz, even with his headers, like even with his headers, he's always tries to be fancy. He's like, mate, the ball's in the air. All you gotta do is place it. Right? If the keeper saves it, the keeper saves it. Just place the ball. But he can't do that. He tries to get in and do like that, get up big head going, blah blah blah. But he just can't do it, man. He can't do it. He's honestly, it's just shocking, man. He's such a shit player. The only logic to have it starting would be his height in case Dortmund sit. Again, is that even a factor? The guy can't header. Like, yeah, we are lacking high in that front three. I mean, they do have Sule and Schlotterbeck, which are very physical people. But if we're going to talk about height and physicality, you start Aubameyang. You bring Aubameyang. You bring a Dacho Fofana. But we don't. We don't bring that. He puts some. He doesn't bring him to the game. So if it was about that, we would have. That's what I'm saying. You start Aubameyang. It's so annoying, man. It pissed me off. That's why I say I blame Potter for everything, guys. Everything, because we lost to Dortmund because we couldn't finish. Right? Couldn't finish, correct? But the manager drops our only finisher. Havertz doesn't do anything. What does Havertz do? He can't do anything. That's why I'm not gonna even bother putting him on this pitch. Because I see and I say, hey, what can Potter do? I mean, sorry, what can um Havertz do? I look at like Felix. I say, hey, Felix can drive the ball. We can bring him from 1 to 2. I know, hey, Mudryk can use his pace. I say, hey, I know Sterling can take on players. But what does Havertz do? Can't take on players. Gives a good ball every 20 passes. You know, like it's not good enough. First, it's West Ham level. Like I saw people that were clipping that Havertz thing and were saying, hey, look at him doing this pass. All right, he did that pass. That'll be great for West Ham level, but what Chelsea level? We need to see that on a consistent basis. All right, we didn't see that. And guys, this is a German team. He should be playing the best against these guys because he played for them for against them for 3 years. He knows how they play. He knows the tactics they use. Why isn't he playing well? Oh, it makes my head hot, man. It makes no sense, guys, whatsoever. Jeez. But yeah, let me know everyone's score prediction. As I said, I'm gonna say Potter will start Havertz. I'm sitting. Clearly done setting this point. And honestly, it's just the basics, guys. It's just the basics. What do you think about it? Havertz is not consistent. He's not effective. He's not good. Potter starts him, and it's just those basics from Graham Potter, which it tells me, hey, I'm Graham Potter. I have no fucking clue what I'm doing because he has no clue. Potter will start Havertz, and it doesn't say that. Is Kante fit for maybe to come on, maybe 20, 30 minutes, but you know, you bring kind of Kante on maybe to rotate the ball a bit, you know, and him being injured. If he comes on tomorrow, Kante, and he gets injured, mate, sell him on the spot. If he comes in tomorrow and gets injured, sell him on the spot. Rip up his contract. Havertz didn't develop his body properly. Potter doesn't get the best out of the players. Potter shouldn't be managing us. He will never be on a level. And yeah, that's 100%. But we got the Cabo, yeah, and that's right. He doesn't know how to develop players. Doesn't know how to get the best out of players. Even his own players he previously played with doesn't know how to do it. And it just baffles me how we gave such a shit manager such a big contract. Like, what did you guys expect? I said this before it even started. Graham Potter will get us relegated. I said that he's a bad manager because he's a bright the best he'll get is like a assistant manager, right? Tuchel and Potter, at least Tuchel, Potter can do the PR shit. Oh yeah, great game, blah blah blah. Boys gave it all. Like just embarrassing shit. We need try. Like, does he not know who we play for? This is Chelsea Football Club. You got to have authority in yourself. Like I said it with Steve and Aussie Younes. I said we won leagues where our managers were decisive. Our managers had authority in them. They knew what they wanted. This guy has no clue what he wants. Yeah, maybe. And here's the thing, and even this, Ziyech. Guys, Ziyech was 3 minutes away from getting off the plane and playing in Paris Saint Germain, right? But his head was in Paris Saint Germain. We didn't get the papers in time, but Potter starts him. It doesn't make sense. Potter has said Kante he's not ready to play yet. Okay, then he'll be out. Not playing tomorrow. Yeah, actually, no, he's not going to be in the squad. Actually, Augs did tell me that. How high do you rate Enrique? Enrique, I at the start I said I'll take him, but I learned maybe he's not the best option. For me, it's that Napoli manager. If he gets sacked, I'll take him, or maybe as a Dan. But my thing is at the moment, Flashy, is I'll take John Terry, bring him into manager for about 3 months, and then we can start looking for another one and wait till then. Maybe wait till the season ends. If some manager gets sacked, like I said, Napoli win the league, maybe get him, or maybe Nagelsmann. Maybe if Dortmund win the league, maybe Nagelsmann might come available. Or Hansi Flick might be, hey, I'm ready to coach. Like, maybe don't rush into it as much, so we can just give, and the season's done. So at least it gives us an opportunity to say, hey, season's done, nothing to play for. Let's just give John Terry in and see where it goes. And then we see we get John Terry in, and then we can start scanning and looking at some much and really deep diving into it. And then at least John Terry knows, hey, I'm an interim manager. Not that much pressure. The fans love me. The fans know I'm just here to help. Like, we need it. That's what I need Frank Lampard to be, an interim manager, where it's like, hey, it's not no pressure. I'm not here to win trophies or whatever. I'm here just to fill in the gaps, fill in the spot, build this team, create a team, so the next manager can come in and have the team ready. That's what ish, and that's what he will be doing. So I wouldn't put much pressure on John Terry. That's why I think it'd be a great option for me. What Potter? It was Bowie, and yeah, it wasn't the boy. It was Bowie. Yeah. I'll be honest, guys. If I could bring back Roman, I'll bring him back in a heartbeat. I'm sorry, I'll bring back Roman in a heartbeat. Bowie's just not it. Bowie, for me, if he wants to fix this, just needs to stay away from football. Just like go to LA Dodgers, stay at their stadium, and if a Potter rings you up and says, "Hey, Bowie, I need 300 million," just give him 300 million. Don't ask. Don't say who we're getting. I'm gonna go to fly there to London. No, just stay out of it, man. Stay out of it. Like, and he's racked up the training, and he's like, the media is like now talking to him like a post match conference, like, "Hey, Bowie, how was the game?" It's like, what? This is an owner, not the fucking coach. Like, it's all about Bowie, because Bowie took charge. The media is not presenting FSG or Glazers or what's the Arsenal one? Cronke. So hope he comes back 100%. I mean, hope he just stays fit. We got to Burton, who says Enrique is a flop. Only Mourinho will interest Chelsea coach. Yeah, Mourinho will be a short term thing, but as I said, for short term, just go get me John Terry for 6 months. Great option. Ziyech shouldn't be in the UCL squad. But exactly, why is Ziyech? Ziyech doesn't want to play for this club. I'll even take Aubameyang over Havertz. So why is Ziyech here? Why is Pulisic? I think Pulisic is even available. Like, why is Pulisic in the squad? Like, there's something there, guys. Like, people would come and chat to me and say, "Oh, like David from the terrace chat, oh, you can't bring a Aubameyang." Yes, you can bring, and you can't bring a Aubameyang. Yes, you can bring a fucking Aubameyang. Of course, you can bring a Aubameyang, right? Because you just don't bring a Ziyech, you don't bring a Havertz, you don't bring a Mount, you don't bring a Pulisic, you don't bring a Loftus Cheek, you don't bring one of those players. Notice how Arthur, jeez, yeah, they're just so ass, man. They're so shit. The fact that Chelsea's limited Thomas Frank as a possible manager, yeah, no, I would not get Thomas Frank. No. Far from Thomas Frank. Why are we even linked to Thomas Frank? Are we actually? And let me check. Are we actually properly linked to Thomas Frank, or is this just like a, oh, hey, we're just Thomas Frank's here. I'm here. And let's see what there is. Let's look at it together, because I see this guy Chelsea Powell comes out and says, "Hey, we are hiding Thomas Frank to Chelsea links and Bowie for that matter." Blah 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 blah. Yeah, no, we're not getting a guys. We're not getting a Brentford guy. I'm sorry. Like, Brentford are the longest active unbeaten run in the Premier League. This includes wins against Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal, and Tottenham. Again, like I look at this and I say, hey, that's great, but what trophies have you won? Like guys, as I said, Chelsea isn't a place where you kind of build yourself. You got to have credentials to back yourself. Chelsea were very impressed with the Ruben Amorim before they hired Potter. Thomas Frank is someone that the owners might see as a good fit, very data orientated. Pochettino could come back. They still have been football. Yeah, but us too, pal. Guys, I'm like at the moment, like Bowie had his chance. Here's the thing, Bowie had his chance. Some fans think Frank Lampard. Oh my god! Don't even get me started. Don't get me. Ben Jacobs. Don't get me right. I'm not talking about that. Frank Lampard. No way. Bowie had his chance to go and get a new, fresh manager. He chose Graham Potter. It didn't work out, mate. There's no second chance for fucking going and get a new manager. You go get me an experienced manager. We've been there. We've done that with a new manager. It's been shown that it doesn't work. Frank Lampard was another example of that. A new, fresh manager didn't quite work out. Was the only manager to not win a trophy at Chelsea, and um, now Potter is the second one, and they're both English managers. They're both new managers. So there's a pattern. Recognize the pattern. Recognize it's not going to work at Chelsea. You got to have a strong manager. Data orientated. What the fuck is this? Like it geeks to you? Are we a fucking algorithm? It's a Chelsea fucking football club. Data orientated, mate. You look at fucking the manager. How can the manager get these players to play? Yeah, I said that on Steve, Aussie Gunshot, 100%. The word data is killing me. Yeah, data orientated. We have to add it a long time since we can. Oh god, here he goes. We can also sign Danny Drinkwater on a free. Maybe that's not the best idea. Oh yeah, we're never going to win the Prem with English manager, and that's not down to opinions. It's down to facts. They haven't won one since I think what 93. Ages. Be up to George Allen, my man. Be up to enough of this huge project. We need to bring some world class players in tonight. Potter will have the most important game in his life. You better win. But I still want him gone. But here's the thing, Cabu. There's like he'll be gone by the end of the season. He'll be gone. It's just when we get rid of him. And the thing is for me, Cabu, isn't I want him to win tomorrow because if he doesn't, what's the point of playing football? So for me, he needs to win tomorrow so we can at least have something to play for. Even if we get knocked down the next round, just at least play for something, just an extra couple of weeks, so we can at least sit here and say, "Hey, let's play for this game." Because he's not going to get sacked if he loses tomorrow. Let's be honest, he's not going to get sacked. I think he should. I think that might be the final straw for the owners, but the owners they want to back him. We get to Alfie's. It looks like they want more of a yes man, which is very worrying, and it's not good, man. Was Bowie a mistake, guys? Was Bowie a mistake? Should we got the who's the other one? Rickens? Or who's the other guy? I don't know. Someone else. I don't remember. World Class player Bakayoko, League One winner. More trophies than Potter. I wanted Potter to work. Yeah, I mean too. Here's the thing. I knew he wouldn't work out, and then I went to, sentimental values like, hey, he's a manager. I want him to work out. Blah blah blah. But I could never back him because I never could see the project. I could never force myself to say, hey, trust the process. What process? I still say, what process? Danny Drinkwater, EPL FA Cup winner. God, Danny Drinkwater, man. At least, hey, more prems than Potter. It was 21 in the house, guys. Let's smash the lights, guys. Let's get these lights up to 20, guys. Let's get the lights up now. Come on, before we didn't register me Ross Barkley. No. Guys, was Ross Barkley better than Mason Mount? No, I want to bring back Jose. Because with Jose, you have to give him a long contract. As I said, I want my plan. This is my plan. This is what I want to do. I want to. I would have sacked Graham Potter, bring in John Terry, and then when Napoli win the league, we go and buy Luciano Spalletti from Napoli. Spalletti can at least, so we wait till August. He wins the league with Napoli. Maybe gets final Champions League. But again, it's so hard to fucking. What's the owner's name, man? Oh my god, his owner. They're so hard to deal with. What's his name? Audio Eloncias. He's an actor. So hard to deal with. Here we go from Fabrizio Romano Championship football. The PR is just crazy. We have to get top four next season and win a trophy at very least. Mate, remember we had the conversation saying, what if Potter doesn't get top four this season? And we say, oh, we'll give him another shot. Blah, blah. I think I said, oh, I'll give him another shot. Mate, far from it. We just spent 600 mil. He ain't getting another shot, mate. He ain't getting another shot. That's it. He is gone. Here we go. Get him out. If we had a clear style play, I might have been more patient. Exactly. And if we had, if we had a style play, we had a consistent formation. He's made 112 changes to the lineup. If we had something going for us, as I said, maybe we had a style play, consistent formation. I'll sit and I say, hey, give him time. But what time? Can someone change the UCL squad? Yes, I think you can. Let me know. I think you can. Exactly. They're just too low. Like we should be getting top four with that shit, guys. Like let's be honest. With 600 mil, you should be at least reaching top four, and not reaching top four is horrendous. Like it's horrible. And every time I say, "Hey guys, don't forget we spent 600 mil," it goes in one ear and goes out the other when Chelsea fans hear it because it's so diluted. 600 mil and you can't get top four. Horrible. Top four. It should be. It should be minimum, like bare minimum fourth, because you just spent 600 mil. We have great defenders, and Potter has only just realized that a back five will get us a win. Took him imagine it took him half a season to realize, hey, a back three might work. Like he just changes just for the sake of changing. It's not good. He should have just stuck to his winning formula instead. He wanted to change his tactics to accommodate man habits, and that's when you lose. I think the squad is locked after the Jan window. I only know one Potter in guy. I mean, there's a couple. Like you got Tom Overhand, who I tried to message, didn't want to come on. He's Potter in, trust the process. Even Monster was trust the process, and then a week ago he was like, "Nah, I'm done." I was probably the first Potter out guy. I said back in September. I said it before he even got hired. It's a new Tinker Man. The guys just changed from Harry Potter, man. Use some of that magic and get us a win tomorrow, but. Final comments, guys. We're gonna wrap it up, guys. Massive, guys. Absolutely massive game tomorrow, guys. Like it's probably the biggest game of the season. Like people don't understand how big this game is. Like if we don't win tomorrow, there's no point in playing throughout the season. Yeah, Flashy. I do open panels sometimes where I get people in. It's normally when I do streams longer than an hour. So post notifications on, follow the Twitter, and I'll let you know when I do one. Good to miss the football news. Be up to you guys. Smash the like button. Guys, smash the managers. Try squeezing in. And when they do, they fail. They do a fail. And then the day a manager gets rid of him, we'll start succeeding. If there was, I would trust one too. It is today. Tomorrow for me, it's at 10:45 for me. After I sleep soon, actually, I got to sleep now so I can wake up for the game tomorrow, so I can watch it and not be tired. And then I'm going to be on tomorrow. I'll be on Never a Foul tomorrow. Try with Cass, guys. I'll put the link, guys. So you see me on tomorrow. I'm going to be on Never a Foul straight after the game, so you can catch me there. The Terrace. Maybe might be on it. Depending how long this goes for, but guys, click that link there. I'm gonna be on Never Fail. Subscribe to them. Post notifications on for them. Very, very good channel. Everything football. I'm gonna be on theirs tomorrow, straight after the game. So you guys see me them. I've been on their channel a couple of times. I'm just trying to see if I can find it. They haven't done the preview for it yet. So I'll be on theirs tomorrow. And I'll be smash like button for them. Be up to Daniel Knight. I'll put the Twitter in my Twitter as well. And the thing you can check the description, or it is here. So you guys need everyone to stop what they're doing. Guys, smash the like button on your way. Let's get the 2016 here. Why aren't we on 25 likes then, guys? So I got my Twitter link. I got the YouTube link. I'm gonna be on straight after the game. Follow Twitter, script that, final comments. Cabo says, my concerns are what are the owners' expectations? They can never be able to still win trophies. They always look about long term. What about now? And exactly. But even 600 million, you should still be winning now. You got Fafana who should be winning now. You got, what's his name? Modric should be now 80 million. Like 80 million means you got to perform now. It's a doomsday, yeah. It is. And it's a must win, guys. It is must win. It's painful to see Arsenal. Mate, for me, it was painful to see Liverpool win 7-0. Like, mate, what are these guys smoking? Like, it's they got 3 points. Like, they were celebrating that they won the Champions League. Oh yeah, they won 7-0. But yeah, they got the same 3 points as everyone else would. Like, calm down, mate. Calm down. Oh my god, calm down. But yeah, anyway, that's it, guys. Appreciate everyone for joining. Be up to everyone who's tuned in, guys. Well, make sure, guys, on your way out, subscribe. Like. Turn the notification bell on, guys. The bell must be on. And put it to all. It must be on if you want to stay up to date, guys. You need to have it on so you guys know when I'm live. Be up to everyone tuned in. Take care. See ya. Bye.